session also, right?
Yeah.
Exam checking also never.
Yeah. Everything. That's why I'm explaining in every question how to write this, what heading you should cover.
Also. Very confident to write that.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm saying, show me whatever answer you have attempted, show me so that I can see if there's anything improve, I can recommend. If you have attempted any of the questions, show me during the break so that I can see whether you are up to the mark or not.
What I do is I try to analyze the trend, how the exodus region just follow the trend, right?
Mhm.
Identify, explain the impact it provides solutions.
Yeah. Good approach. In your mind.
That environment like this.
UAE is a similar environment, the similar kind in UAE. This is the issue here.
Really?
Yeah, this is the issue here.
No way.
I've taught ACCA 15 years in Pakistan. Even I have taught a class of 250 students. I've taught a class of 130 students for this SBL in Pakistan.
Yes, yeah, it's explorers.
Exactly. Yeah. But the environment here in UAE is totally different because most of the students are coming through university degree, especially in last 4 papers. And they are thinking the ACCA is similar to that university degree. This is the issue. That's why
I think it's like
I mean,
10 class attendance, right?
yeah, but yeah, after 10th class, they can enroll for FIA, and through FIA, they can move to overseas. Yeah, it's really steps. Then you have those 7 subjects of FIA, and then they will move towards ACCA, taking 3 exemption of first 3 papers, and they can continue onward. So, ACC SBL Strategic Business Leader, we were covering business strategy. Business strategy mean how to deal with competition. The main area of our SBL syllabus. Business strategy, how to deal with competition. A business deal with competition through a process called strategic process, also called strategic planning. Mean how to make strategies, how to formulate strategies, or how strategic decisions are made. So strategic process involves 3 interrelated sub-processes: strategic analysis, strategic choice, and strategic implementation. Strategic analysis means to analyze current position of the business, to analyze the factors affecting position of the business, and to analyze factors affecting position of the business or current position of the business, we should perform internal analysis. Mean look at the factor inside the organization that could affect position of the business, could affect objective of the organization. Internal analysis mean we need to look at our business internal resources and its utilization, mean resourcefulness. How we can perform internal analysis, we are having 3 models: Porter's value chain model, 7S model, and 7M model. Have we covered 7M model? No, we're gonna cover today. To analyze position of the business, we need to perform external analysis. External analysis mean we need to look at factor outside the organization that could affect our business position. And external analysis is also called environmental analysis. And environments are of 2 types. One is limited environment called industry, mean we are going to focus on factors in our industry, in our market only. And for that, we can apply Porter 5 forces model, our industry life cycle model. And other environment we should also analyze, that is macro country or regional environment, and looking at factor external at a macro level, we can perform pastoral analysis. Or for new country, we can perform macro analysis using Porter's national time. This means to analyze position, we should perform internal, external, both analysis. Through internal, we will be able to identify strengths and weaknesses. Through external analysis, we'll be able to identify opportunities and threats. but this is a vast analysis. We can identify position of the business or perform positioning analysis directly in a short way. How? By applying SWOT analysis. But through internal, external, separate analysis, we'll be able to find more factors in more depth. But before analyzing position, we should define purpose of our organization. Why we exist? Because if you're not clear with your purpose of the organization, you will not be able to analyze your position. You will not be able to analyze the factors. So you must be clear about the purpose of your organization first. Why we exist? For profit making or for social welfare? Even if profit making, now you need to consider about the society and environment as well. Considering society environment is equally that important that your profit is. You cannot ignore focusing on social responsibility and environmental responsibilities. I mean, your purpose is not just focusing on profit. You are generating this profit from the society. You are generating this profit from the environment. So you should be responsible for society as well as environment. And purpose are of three types. One visionary purpose called a mission. Reason dietary, why we exist, basic function of organization in the society. But this mission, we cannot achieve alone. We need support of others to achieve the mission. How we can achieve support of others? If we have communicated our mission to them. If we haven't communicated, they are not aware about our mission, they will not provide that much support that is required. So do we need to communicate with others what is our mission, how we can communicate? By writing it down, mean by making or preparing mission statement. And mission statement is important from cultural point of view, according to Handy, from strategic point of view, as per GSW. There is another purpose called measurable purpose called objective. Objective mean performance measurement. But performance measurement should not be only financial performance. As per balanced scorecard technique, we should measure four type of performance: one financial and three non-financial, customer, employee, and internal business processes. There's another purpose, political purpose called stakeholder analysis, mean how to maintain the support of stakeholder while making decisions. So Menlo grid is there, Menlo matrix is there, that providing guidance how we can maintain support of stakeholder while making a decision, mean considering key player first, then keep satisfied, then keep informed, and at the last, minimal effort. We should not even ignore minimal effort people. Though they are having low interest, low power, but we should not ignore them. So this was strategic analysis. We have covered everything, just left with the 7M model. So let's discuss 7M model first, then we'll move forward. So we are going to cover a topic called resource-based view. Resource-based view, there are three writers involved. One is Barney, other is JSW, and third one is Hamel and Praholt. Barney is focusing on resources. JSW is focusing on capabilities. While Hammond and Praholt is focusing on competencies. Whether resources, capabilities, or competencies, all three are what, internal or external? Resources, capabilities, competencies are internal within the organization. What they want to say? They want to say, look, inside out approach rather than outside in approach. Inside out approach mean internal analysis. Outside in approach mean external analysis. What they want to say, most of the organization are focusing on external analysis. They are identifying factors outside the business, what competitors are doing, what new innovations are happening in the industry, and they're trying to copy that. Mean they are more focusing on outside in approach, mean whatever is in the industry, they try to put those things within their business, mean they are copying others. If we look at the big organization, mean giant in the world, they have influenced the market, they have influenced the world through their innovations, based on their competencies, based on their innovations. They haven't become a big while copying others. So that's why a business should focus more on inside out approach, mean internal analysis. You should focus on your resources, your capabilities, your competencies. And by utilizing these internal resources, capabilities, competencies, you should try to influence the industry market through your innovations so that others should copy you. Mean you need to see what strength you are having. Try to utilize those strengths to have an impact on the industry market. You should identify your weaknesses and try to remove it. Because removing weaknesses, you will be having more strength. Because you are improving, so you'll be having more strength and you'll be able to influence the market in better way. Mean internal analysis is more important than external analysis. Because you cannot become a bigger organization in the world by copying others. You should perform research development by yourself. You should focus on innovation, how we can become more innovative than others, and how we can influence the market through our resources, capabilities, and competencies. Mean internal analysis is more important than external analysis. Internal analysis, according to Barney, a business must be having good resources. Mean to perform internal analysis, business need to perform resource analysis, resource model. And according to Barney, what are the resources business must be having? Those resources are called 7M. 7M stands for money, material, makeup, manpower, market, management, and manufacturing. Manufacturing. One, two, seven. If business is having these 7M resources strong, they will always be having a good position in the market, strong position in the market. If these 7M resources are weak, you will not be able to achieve your objective properly. You will not be able to maintain good position in the market. So that's why while performing internal analysis, what you need to look at these 7M resources. According to Porter's value chain, you need to focus on 5 primary, 4 secondary activities while performing internal analysis. According to McKinsey, you need to focus on 7S. But according to Barney, you should focus on 7M. Money, financial resources. You must be having a good financial position. Mean your gearing should be low. So that in case of need, you can easily generate finance. You can easily avail finance. If your gearing is already high and you are short of cash, nobody will be willing to provide you finance. So you must be having good financial resources so that you can capture opportunities on top. Material, mean you must be having a unique material. Nobody else in the market having access to that material. And for that, either you need to secure supplies with the supplier so that he should not provide to others, or you should produce that material by yourself. Makeup, makeup means design of your product. Should be a unique, should be a different, and you must be having a copyright of that design so that nobody else can produce product with that design. Probably 8 years back, Samsung produced a mobile with the same shape of Apple iPhone. Apple filed a suit against Samsung for $1 billion. We are having the copyrights of this shape. Nobody else can produce mobile similar to our shape. And Samsung lost that case. They paid $1 billion to Apple, just copying shape of the phone. And how they paid? They arranged 1 billion coins, loaded on the trucks, and delivered to Apple office. This is your compensation. Because we are operating in an industry, a technological industry. Every day people are copying each other's. And you have just claimed $1 billion, just copying the shape. Now Apple is having cameras, 3 cameras. Other companies are also producing phones with the 3 cameras, but they are not arranging the cameras with that style because they are having copyrights. Nobody else can produce that design. So money, financial resources, material, unique material, makeup, design of the product, manpower, you must be having a excellent, competent, high qualified resources, human resources. Mean your manager, your management must be having a competence, skills to perform their duties. If you don't possess good manpower, mean good human resources, ultimately you will not be able to compete with the competitors. You must be having human resources like Steve Jobs. Internal. Market means there should be demand of your product in the market. How we can create demand? How we can create demand? If there is no demand for our product in the market, how we can create? Through marketing. Arranging one of the favorite celebrity of the public as your brand ambassador. The followers of that celebrity will become your customer. Obviously, you need to pay to that celebrity, might be a huge amount, but the more you are paying, you'll be attracting more customers, more sale. So your product must be having market demand. If there is no demand, it's your internal issue. You are not managing your marketing strategies properly. Why? Might be some stupids are sitting in your marketing department. They don't know how to market. They are not preparing proper strategies. This is internal weakness that you need to focus on. Management, you must be having good management. Good management means that can adopt new things quickly than competitor. They can make a decision quickly. They should not be confused people. Because if they are confused, they are just thinking about whether we should adopt or not, whether we should adopt or not. So ultimately, they will not be able to compete with the competitors because if your competitor adopted those things more than you, they will be able to attract the whole market. You should be having efficient management. And your manufacturing system should be of high quality based on high technology. Because if still you are manufacturing product through labor intensive, not machine intensive, you'll not be able to compete with the foreign competitors' products. Because nowadays your competition is not with your local competitors. The foreign products are easily available nowadays through eBay, through Amazon. Everybody's aware how we can buy products of foreign countries in our country. So that's why your manufacturing should be of a innovative, high technology based. You should be having new assets based on new technology because new technology assets will be more energy efficient. Energy efficient mean will help you to reduce per unit cost. Through reduce per unit cost, you'll be able to offer lower prices and attract more customer as compared to competitor. So, according to these three writers, Barney, Hamill, and Prahad and JSW, business should focus on internal analysis more rather than external analysis. And according to Barney, a business must be having 7M resources. And then further, Barney said to gain a sustainable, sustainable competitive advantage. Sustainable competitive advantage means if you want to make your position strong long term against competitor, a firm must have varying resources. I mean, if you want to maintain long term position against competitor in the market, you must be having VRIN qualities characteristics in your resources. VRIN stands for valuable, rare, imperfect imitation, and non-substitutable. Valuable mean your resources must be preferred by customers. Preferred by customers mean customer must be willing to pay high for your. If he's not willing to pay high, this means he's not giving value to your product. Why? Because your resources are not valuable. They are not adding value to the. So your product must be preferred by customer. Why they are preferring? Because you have produced that product through good resources. Mean they are providing value to that. Rare mean should be unique. Nobody else must be having access to those resources. If other competitors are also having access to those resources, then you'll not be able to maintain good position. Apple iPhone, they are launching their phone with a unique operating system, iOS. It is rare. Nobody else is having. That's why they are able to maintain long-term competitive position in the market. Imperfect imitation mean not easily copied. Imitation mean copy. So not easily copied. Everybody in the world knows how to produce that black cola like Coca-Cola. They know what ingredients can be used to produce that black cola, but nobody is able to produce the same taste of Coca-Cola. Why? They know the ingredients, they know the mixture, but the formula, what will be the exact mixture of those ingredients, only Coca-Cola knows. This is what not easily copied. There should be ambiguity. I mean, if anybody want to copy, but they cannot copy 100%. I mean, there should be ambiguity in your production, in your product design, in your product production process. If others are also able to copy your products 100%, then ultimately nobody will prefer to buy your product. You will not be having sustainable competitive advantage. And your resources should be non-substitutable, mean there shouldn't be any alternative. If there is any alternative, means substitute, obviously customer will move towards substitute. If there is no alternative, Microsoft Windows, not the operating system are available, but not that much user friendly that Microsoft Windows is. Even I've seen so many people, they are using Apple MacBook and they have installed Windows. They are not using iOS. They are using Windows in Apple Mac because the MacBook quality is better, battery is better, performance is better, speed is better, but they are more familiar by using Windows rather than iOS. This is what non-substitutable. Mean no alternative.
Thank you.
Like me. For my family.
But you have iPhone, but you are using Windows.
So to gain a sustainable competitive advantage, I must have resources with qualities very valuable, mean preferred by customers. When customer will prefer, when they will pay, when they are taking some benefit from the product. Why they are taking benefit from the product? Because you produce with high quality resources, high quality material labor. Rare should be unique. Nobody else will be having access to those resources. Imperfect imitation mean other can copy, but not 100%. There should be ambiguity. And non-substitutable mean there shouldn't be any alternative. So this was another model for internal analysis. Mean how we can perform internal analysis using Porter value chain, primary, secondary activities, whether they are strong or weak. 7S model, whether they are strong or weak, or by looking at 7M model, whether they are strong or weak.
Is it possible to apply on each and every task to a product or service?
Yeah. We can apply this on a production company as well as service organization. Obviously, material will not be applied to production company, manufacture will not be applied to production service company. Mean these two we cannot apply in service organization, but other we can apply. If there is service organization, it's better we should apply 7S because that is specifically designed for service organization internal analysis. For production company, the 7M are more preferable value chain.
Also the like for
Yeah, we can apply some factors. If others are not easily applicable on that organization, we can discuss some factors. And so now that's why. So, business strategy, how to deal with competition. Business deal with competition through a process called strategic process. Involved three interrelated sub-processes: strategic analysis, strategic choice, and strategic implementation. If through strategic analysis we are aware our position is weak or going to be weaker. Why? There are more weaknesses and threats as compared to strengths and opportunities. Then we should move towards strategic choice. What we need to do in strategic choice, we need to generate options. We need to see what options, what strategies we are having that we can adopt to make our position strong, to avoid those weaknesses and threats. After generating the option, we need to evaluate each option, considering their pros, cons, cost, benefit, advantages, disadvantages, benefit, problem, according to our business, according to our resources, according to our circumstances. So that we should be able to select one strategy, one option that afterward we will implement. How we can generate options? By looking at where to compete. Either we should compete, mean attract the customer from competitor through new products, through new market, existing product, existing market. And we can apply ENSOF product market matrix. And through ENSOF matrix, we can generate 6 options, 6 different strategies through which we can adopt one and make our position stronger. What were those 6 strategies we have discussed? Market penetration, market consolidation, product development, market development, related diversification, unrelated diversification. To generate options, mean to look at other strategies that are available for us, we should focus on how to compete, how we can attract a customer from competitor. And for that, we can apply Porter generic strategies. Porter generic strategies, according to Porter, we can attract a customer by adopting out of 3 general strategies, either one. What are those 3 general strategies? Cost leadership, reducing cost, offering lower prices to attract the customer. Differentiation, providing a little bit high quality as compared to competitor, enhanced or additional features as compared to competitor and charging the same price of competitor, or doing something different like heavy marketing. Or niche marketing to target a particular segment of the market, could be cost focused, could be quality focused. We can generate strategies through Bowman strategic clock. We can generate strategies through TOS matrix. How? These two models we need to discuss today. And we can generate strategies by looking at different means and methods of business growth, because the more we are growing our business, we'll be able to add more customer in our business. How we can grow our business? We can grow our business either through organic growth or acquisition growth. But in both, ownership and control will be with us. Who will be the investor and who will be managing everything. Or we can grow our business with the shared ownership and control with some other businesses. What strategies we are having? Alliances or joint venture. What is the difference between alliance and joint venture? In alliance, no new business unit is created, while in joint venture, there will be new creation of business unit. We can grow our business through franchising by using investment of others, licensing by using investment of others, or outsourcing means some part of our business we can outsource by using investment of others. But we'll be having some control, monitoring whether they are behaving, operating properly. They are not destroying our name, brand image. So whatever the strategies we have generated, we need to evaluate. How we can evaluate any option strategy proposal? By applying JSW3 test. Suitability, acceptability, feasibility. And on JSW3 test, we have covered 2 questions. Green tech part B, and we have covered GET part A and B. We left with one part in GET question. I think so. So let's discuss that part first, then we'll move towards Bowman strategic clock and TOS matrix. Okay. While performing external analysis, both industry and country, we can identify critical success factor for our business. CSF stands for critical success factor, also called key success factor, KSF. Critical success factor or key success factor. What are critical success factor or key success factor? Let's discuss. Critical success CSF, also called key success factor. Yes. Critical success factor are what? Important product or business features. Product or business features. Necessary.
So that both the critical and the key success are.
Yeah, the same. The heading is same. Key success factor mean important, critical mean important. So what are these? Important product or business feature necessary for the success of business. Necessary for achieving objective of the business. What is important for your business so that we can achieve our objective, that will be called critical success factor. That vary time to time. Sometime for our business, what is important? Increasing price. Sometime for our business, what is important? Economies of scale. Sometimes what is important? Introducing innovative product. Sometimes what is important? Entering into new market. It vary time to time. And while identifying external factors mean analyzing external environment, we'll be able to find what is important for our business now. What competitors are doing, what are new innovation in the industry, and what is important for us. Suppose we have identified what is critical success factor for us, cost cutting. How we can cut cost?
Economical scale.
Through economies of scale, through lowering purchase cost, through controlling overheads, through controlling idle time of labor, through controlling wastage of material. Is that who will achieve these things? Who will help to achieve these things? Our staff managers. In labor manager, labor supervisor will help to control the idle time. Production staff will help to control the wastage. Purchase department will help to find the cheap supplies. And production department, production manager will have to achieve economies of scale instead of producing at small scale. If he produce at large scale, then per unit cost will be lower. This means to achieve these critical success factor, we need support of employees and managers. So what business will do? Business, according to these critical success factor, will define KPIs of the staff. KPI stands for key performance indicator. Key performance indicators are what? Targets given to managers and employees. Based on achievement of that target, they'll be able to get something extra, mean bonus. They will be focusing on achieving their targets, mean KPIs, because achieving KPIs will provide them something extra like promotion, extra pay, bonus. And these are linked with what? Critical success factor. Mean through this business will be able to achieve their critical success factor. So critical success factor are important business feature or product feature that are required to achieve objective of the organization, which varies time to time. And to achieve those critical success factor, management define KPIs of lower employees and managers. KPIs are what? Target against which employees' performance can be measured. And after measuring performance, they will be able to get something extra like promotion or bonus or extra pay. Could be financial, could be non-financial as well. Financial means sale team target. Non-financial, if you control wastage by this percent, you will get this bonus. Supervisor, if you're able to control idle time, this to this, mean reduce this to this, you will get this bonus. Purchase manager, if you can decrease purchase cost, currently it is 10 per unit. If you decrease 9.5, I will pay you this bonus. They will try hard to meet those targets. Obviously, those targets should be realistic.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. They will try to achieve those targets to get extra bonus against which their performance, mean if they have meet target, their performance is better, they will get bonus. If they haven't met the target, no performance, no bonus. But if they are achieving, these are linked with what? Organization key success factor, critical success factor, mean organization will be able to achieve their target too. Meanwhile, performing external analysis, we should identify key success factor for our business. Important business feature, product feature that are required for achieving objective. And after identifying these critical success factor, top management define KPIs of lower level managers and employees. They will achieve their KPIs, and based on achieving those KPI, business will be able to achieve its critical success factor. Now, if we move towards that GET question again. GET. I think I should add the GET. So part A and part B of GET question we have covered. In part A, we have applied SWOT, and in part B, we have evaluated a proposed strategy. Now moving towards part C. Critical success factor and key performance indicators are important business concept in the context of franchising rail services. This GET company was running rail services in our country based on franchise from the government. Explain and discuss these concepts. What critical success factor and KPIs? First, you need to define what is meant by critical success factor and what is meant by KPIs. What could be critical success factor for rail company? What could be critical success factor for rail company? On-time arrival and departure of trains, cleaning of the trains. What else? Convenience for buying tickets. What else? Training of employees, better services. If you are running a train in busy hours, so there should be less queues. So this could be critical success factor for a train company. We can mention some. And to achieve these critical success factor, management define targets for the employees against which their performance can be measured. And those targets are called KPIs. Explain and discuss these concepts in the context of GET and the rail industry. And those targets against which employee performance can be measured should not be financial only. As per balanced scorecard technique, those targets should be non-financial. What could be non-financial? Customer performance. Target should be relating to extension of customer, retention of customer, and improving customer satisfaction. Target should be relating to employee performance as well. Target should be relating to training budget of the employee, morale, satisfaction, improvement of the employee, as well as reducing their absenteeism rate and turnover. Target should be relating to internal business processes, how much innovative services business have introduced, how much new routes services business have introduced during the year, how much efficiency business has achieved, how much effectiveness business has achieved. Should not be only financial, should be non-financial as well. Now we'll be able to get marks. If you're not applying balance scorecard, you'll not be able to discuss even more than 3-4 marks. Is that? We are adopting an approach how to deal with the different types of requirement. How we can write for 10 marks in this one line requirement. Because defining KPI, CSF, just 2 marks. Okay, you have provided some KPIs for a train company, 1 mark more. How you can achieve other 6-7 marks? By applying balanced scorecard technique. Okay, now moving for other models. So strategic choice, we should generate options. How? Using Ansoff matrix, we can generate options. Using Porter generic strategies, we can generate options. And according to generic strategies, there are 4 options: cost leadership, differentiation, cost focused, quality focused. Target lower income customer, our target high income rich class. According to Bauman's strategic clock, we can generate different options. How? Let's discuss. Bauman's strategic clock. Yeah, that's done. Just read the answer and attempt it. Bauman's strategic clock. Commons have prepared a clock. According to that clock, he has defined 8 different strategies for the business. And how we can generate strategies according to Bauman's. Bauman said we need to focus on 2 factors to generate strategies. One is price, that would be low or high, and other is perceived value. Also called quality. That could be low or high. Price, low or high, and perceived value, low or high. And he prepared a clock like this. Against that clock, he defined 8 different strategies. One is here, 2 is here, third one here, fourth one here, fifth here, 6, 7, and 8. If you look at number 1, what business is doing, he is charging low price and he is focusing on low quality product as well. I mean, he is selling low quality and charging low price. And Bombers name it no frill. I mean, this strategy name is what? No frill. No frill is what? Business has a target, a low income customer who want low price product. He is not looking at quality. So what you need to do, produce product at the lowest cost. Don't need to focus on quality. So that you can charge the lowest price in the market. In what was that? Cost focused. He named it what? No frill. What product normally are available in the market on no frill? Basic necessities, sugar, salt, flour, rice, cooking oil. But people are looking at price, lower price, lower price. They are not looking at quality because there is not that much difference in quality. Sugar quality, what is quality? Sugar is sugar, salt is salt, flour is flour, cooking oil is cooking oil. So you should produce your product at the lowest cost so that you can sell product at lowest price. Don't focus on quality. No fear. Similar of Porter generic, cost focused. Second strategy, he named it low cost. In a competition market, all the products are of medium quality, not low quality, not high quality. In a competition market, the prices are medium rather than low or high because they are defined through free forces of demand and supply. So in a normal market, competition market, the products are of medium quality and medium price. What is this low cost strategy? Price is low. Price is low, but quality is what? Medium. What is this? Cost leadership. Try to produce and sell the same quality that is of competitor in market, because in market normal products are medium quality, not high, but you should charge lower price through cost cutting. How we can reduce cost without affecting the quality? Economies of scale, reducing wastage, controlling idle time, controlling transportation cost, reducing packaging, avoiding holding cost. Is that? This is what cost leadership. In these 2 strategies, nothing new. What is third strategy? Low price, high quality. This is called hybrid strategy. What do you mean by the term hybrid? Combination of 2 different components. What is this hybrid strategy? You should focus both high quality as well as low price. We should produce some products of high quality so that you can charge a high price, and you should produce some qualities of low cost so that you can charge low price. Not only one focused. You should work on two focused, cost as well as quality. And the best example of this hybrid strategy is Samsung. Is producing X series, high quality, high price. He is producing some other cheap mobile as well, A series, V series, and they are charging lower price. Even the specs, if you see the specs, the same megapixel camera, but they are of lower quality. They are using low quality material. That's why they are charging lower price. Apple is not focusing on hybrid. Apple is focusing on differentiation. Provide some enhanced feature, means secure operating system. That is no other providing, charging the same price. So no frill, cost focused. Low cost, cost leadership. Hybrid, both focused. Produce some product at high quality and produce some product low cost, low price. What is fourth strategy? The quality is high. The quality is high and price is medium. This is what differentiation. You should produce and sell product at the medium price. Medium price mean market competitor price, but your product quality features must be better than competitor. High quality at medium price mean market price charge, competitor price, but your product must be of better quality than competitor, having more added feature than competitor. Like that. They are providing a unique feature, charging the same price of Samsung. Even the Huawei have introduced a new phone. Their price is, I think, a little bit more than Apple. There's one other company I was checking the day, OnePlus. They are producing good quality phones, similar quality of Samsung, but they are charging lower price. What's the fifth strategy? If you look, quality high, price also high. This is called focus differentiation. Focus differentiation means quality focused. Target a particular type of customer who want luxuries. Try to produce your product at very high quality so that you can charge high price and they will be willing to pay. There is one mobile phone company in the world, Virtu Mobiles, VIRTU. They are producing mobile phone gold plated. If you just Google Virtu Mobile price. Just Google Virtu Mobile price and you will be surprising. They are having a mobile of 1,25,000 dirham. Have you found? Virtu, VIRTU.
I saw this in.
Yeah, might be you have seen their outlet in any of the malls as well.
Yeah. Oh,
They are selling a mobile having price 125,000 dirham. That is gold plated mobile. They have focused differentiation strategy, high quality, very unique. And they are charging high price because there is no competitor.
68,000 dirham. What should say and silver.
So according to Bauman's strategic clock, to compete with the competitors, to attract the customers from competitor, a business is having 8 general strategies. And for those strategy, business need to focus on 2 factors: perceived value, mean quality and price. No frill, cost focused, low cost, cost leadership, hybrid, Both quality and cost focus, produce some products on high quality, produce some product low cost, low price. Differentiation, charging market price for high quality. And to focus differentiation, target a particular type of customer that is rich. So all these strategies described by Porter generic strategies as well. What is new here? Just this hybrid, both focused. There are three other strategies, but these three other strategies are called unsustainable strategies. Unsustainable mean will not work long term. For short term, they can work, but these will not work long. What are these strategies? If you look at number 6, what business is doing? Charging high price, medium quality. Charging high price, medium quality, so we'll call it medium quality, in medium value and high price. You can work on this strategy if you are having a monopoly position in the market. I mean, customer is having no option, then you can charge a high price for medium quality. If you are operating in competitive industry, you will not be able to survive long this strategy. Until that time, you can adopt this strategy when customers are in ignorance. Or mean this is your business strategy. You are selling a medium quality product at high price. When you can sell or stay on this strategy when you are having a monopoly position. As the new competitor will enter into the industry, this strategy will not work. That's why it is called unsustainable, mean not a long-term, short-term strategy. But a business can adopt if there is no other option for the customer. What is the third strategy? Low value, mean low quality and high price. Again, if you are having monopoly, you can do this. Otherwise, this will not work. In days of war, you can work on this strategy. Because customer is unable to move to other area, they are strict to buy products from local area, then you can charge this price. At airport, business adopt this strategy. They were selling low quality and charging very high price. Why? Because customer is having no other option. He is bound to buy from them. What's the 8th strategy? Low value, moderate price. Mean you are charging medium price, moderate price, and providing what? Low quality. So these three strategies are unsustainable. These will work in case of war days, in case of your monopoly, our customer is ignorant, is not aware about other options in the market. As the customer is aware what you are doing with him, he will leave you immediately. And your sale graph will not drop down like this. It will drop down like this. That's why a business should adopt what strategies 1 to 5 if they want to compete properly. Because strategy 6, 7, or 8 is not to deal with competition. These are unsustainable, mean short-term strategies. So according to Porter generic strategies, how much strategy business is having to deal with competition? 4. Cost leadership, differentiation, cost focus, quality focused. And according to Bowman strategic clock, business is having 8 out of these 8. What are main 5? What new he has defined? Hybrid. The other we are already aware about. So there is no question for Bowman strategic clock. So moving towards the next model called TOS matrix. We can generate different strategies through TOS matrix. What is TOS matrix? Let's discuss. TOWS, is derived from SWOT. We learned SWOT analysis. Let's first discuss about SWOT analysis. According to SWOT analysis, we should identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We can identify 4 different factors through internal analysis. We can identify strengths and weaknesses, and through external analysis, we can identify opportunities and threats. If our business is having more strength and weaknesses, then more strength and opportunities than weaknesses and threats, our position is strong. If weaknesses and threats mean right side is heavy, we are having weak position. If both right and left side are equal, our position is going to be weaker. We need to do something. This SWOT analysis is not only helping us to identify or analyze strategic position of the business. This SWOT analysis also help us to make our position stronger. It provides a guidance how we can make our position stronger. We have identified strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. If we have identified strengths, what we need to do? We need to see what our strengths are matching with the opportunities. So we should we should do at very first step, capture more opportunities by using your strengths. This will put your position from this to here with this, and make you stronger position. Because by using your strengths, you can capture more opportunities. And if you have captured some opportunities by using your strengths, you'll be able to make your position a little bit more stronger than before. Then you should focus on what weaknesses we can minimize, what weaknesses we can eliminate. Try to focus on that, because minimizing weaknesses will be converted to what? Strengths. And by having more strength, you'll be able to attract more opportunities. You'll be able to capture more opportunities. In this, not only helping us to evaluate position of the business, after identifying strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, threats, this is also guiding. This is also helping how we can make our position stronger. We have identified strengths and opportunities. So try to align your strengths with opportunities. What opportunity we can capture through our what strength. So try to capture those first. You will make your position a little bit stronger. And then focus on your weaknesses. Which weaknesses we can eliminate now? Which weakness we can improve now? Because if you are improving that weakness, it will becoming what? Strength. More strength, put your position a little bit more stronger. And those new strength will help to capture more opportunities. This will put your position a little bit more stronger. Is that? Or if we have performed SWOT analysis to make position stronger, we can generate different options using TOWS matrix. What is TOWS matrix? How we can generate different options using TOWS matrix. If we have performed SWOT analysis, this means we have identified our strengths. We have identified our weaknesses. We have identified our opportunities in the industry market, and we have identified our threats in the industry market. And with the mixture of these strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, threats, our business can generate 4 different options. If you look at the first box, strength and opportunities, you are having a strategy called SO. SO. What is that strategy? Link your strength with the opportunities and try to capture more opportunities by using your strength. This is first strategy. Then WO. What is WO? Weakness opportunities. Minimize your weaknesses to convert into strength. By having new strength, you'll be able to capture more opportunities. W. What is that? ST. Use your strength to avoid some of the threats. Use your strength to avoid some of the threats. You are performing social responsibilities, environmental responsibilities. What you need to do? You need to market this. We are not focusing on our profit only. We are focusing on social responsibilities, environmental responsibilities, and marketing this will provide you better image in the industry market. You will be able to attract more customers, more investors, and through that you'll be able to avoid some of the threats, competition, especially competitive rival. And then lastly, you should focus on WT. Minimize your weaknesses as much as you can and avoid your threats as much as you can. How? You should focus on this. So through TOS matrix, we can generate 4 strategies: SO, WO, SP, WT. SO, using your strength to capture more opportunities. WO, minimizing your weaknesses so that you can capture more opportunities through new strength. ST, using your strength to avoid threats. And WT, minimizing weaknesses and avoiding threats with whatsoever sources you can. This SO strategy is also called maxi strategy. This WO strategy is also called maxi mini strategy. This ST is also called mini maxi strategy. And WT is called mini strategy. SO, maxi. Use your maximum strengths to capture maximum opportunities. Both are positive, maxi. So use your maximum strengths to capture maximum opportunities. WO, maxi mini. Capture maximum opportunities by minimizing the weaknesses. Capture maximum opportunities mean more opportunities by minimizing the weaknesses, because minimizing weaknesses will convert it to strength. Then you'll be able to capture more opportunities. And then ST, mini maxi. Minimize your threats by using your maximum strength. Minimize your threats by using your maximum strength, mean additional strength. And mini, minimize your weakness and minimize your threats. How? That you need to work on. Either adopting Porter generic strategies, we can minimize weaknesses or minimize threats. Just take a break. After break, we will cover a very good question, 50 marks case study on this TOS matrix.
No question.
Hammond shoes.
Yes, thank you. Because I want to look SPR in silver. No.
This one, for instance.
It's a really different. You're a mother, you're a wife, you're a student, but you're the environment. Thank you for understanding. That should not be.
Did you want?
Challenge her to make her do her homework and get ready for the school or see daughter very easily. Easily.
Lisa is highly talented. You need to wake up and you need to shower her, wash her body, prepare her lunchbox. You need to get her uniforms clean and ironed. And
You need to make her wear also. You need to feed her also. You need to make sure that the her lunch is of her choice so that she can have fun doing it.
because it's a patient income.
It's true. Because I also have a very young brother, that's why I understand.
Yeah, totally.
That's why I. Again, get on top of the after.
Yeah, last week we were two aspects. What happened? You didn't get
Not that. Work on.
You see, even you at times you need rest. You have nothing, you don't have any responsibility, and at times you need to
Understand that.
what is going on.
I'm just having some problems due to change of weather. I'm not used to the hard weather.
Manipal is very
Not very cold, but it's in summer it's around like a plus 32 degrees. So it's very
in summer.
yes.
You don't have summer again. Seriously, you don't have summer. We are just a 50. Drug girls. You have it there? And you have all the girls?
Not sure, we may have. We have wild berries also.
You miss home?
A little bit. It's been 1.5 months only, that's why I'm not missing. But at least avocados, I have a kiwi farm.
Really?
Kiwi farm, yes, kiwi.
You want sponge?
Yes, kiwi season.
So you can farm? You can farm?
Yes. The farm. Tea garden also.
Which kind of money?
Raw material, tea, you know. Tea noodles, you know, tea noodles.
Happy chocolate.
Tea garden. I have children there. Black cardamom, black cardamom. The black cardamom is
There are theory and terrible.
yes. But the taste of my farm is so different.
Really? So it's very sweet.
Sweet, a little bit tangier in the side, tangier side, a little bit fresh taste better than stored ones.
What is it?
Thank you. It's a little bit tangy.
Yeah, it is tangy.
Ma'am, I have a general question. You hold a master degree and why you answer for business learning?
See, it's more than a business.
You that, but you know the you love studying.
Yeah, my father loves me to study. It's not my choice, everything.
Something makes you study.
It's not my choice.
It's not your choice.
Even my first degree is an accounting. It's not my choice. My father is my all my father's choice. He is an accountant, chartered accountant.
Oh, which classes are
So we don't want to be like him.
So TOS matrix, we can generate options, mean identify different strategies through which we can make our position stronger by applying TOS matrix. But TOS matrix can only be applied if you have applied SWOT analysis first. So there are 4 strategies. SO mean you need to match your strength with the opportunities. And by matching, using your maximum strength, we need to capture maximum opportunities. Second strategy will be WO. Mean this will be first strategy. Second will be WO. Mean maximize more opportunities by minimizing your weaknesses. Because minimizing weaknesses will be converted to strength. By having new strength, you'll be able to capture more opportunities. And third strategy should be ST. Minimize threats by using your maximum strength. Now you need to link what strength we can use to minimize any of the threat. And fourth strategy will be WT, that is called defensive strategy. Defensive means try to look how you can minimize your weaknesses and try to look ways through which you can minimize, avoid threats. So let's move towards our question. Hammond shoes question we are having.
Do you think the question that you have selected are enough to pass the exam?
They are enough. Because we are going to adopt an approach. I have selected questions that are of different nature, different kind questions that are covering almost every topic from different angles.
But forgot when you plan.
After that, obviously, we need to practice 100 marks case studies as well. So this is the base for moving towards 100 mark case studies. In 100 mark case studies, the requirement will be similar to this. Now we are working on adopting an approach, how to tackle a different requirement, how to link scenario with the requirement, with the knowledge. We are adopting an approach. That approach will be adopted in better way if you are practicing these questions. If you're just reading, covering these questions, you will not be able to adopt the approach. You will not be able to write answer in the paper. So we are learning now. We are adopting an approach. If the requirement is this, how we can attempt it. If the requirement is of this type, how we can link that. So Hammond shoes, we are having a question. This question is having a 2-3 page long case study. And this is a 50 mark case study having 3 requirements. Requirement A for 14 marks, requirement B for 24 marks, including 4 professional marks, and requirement C 12 marks, altogether 50 marks. What we need to, before starting the question, what we need to do, just read the first requirement. Then read the complete case study, attempt first requirement, and then see what is second requirement. Don't look at the requirements before attempting first requirement. Because we're gonna read case study, long case study. If we are having all the requirements in our mind, so we'll not be able to find the answer of even a single requirement properly. We should utilize our mind on one topic. So requirement A of the question for 14 marks. Analyze the financial position of family shoes. Analyze, not position, financial position. Financial position, how we can analyze? Using ratios. And some ratios we are studying from our childhood: sales growth, GP margin, profit margin, return on capital employed, current ratio, quick ratio, gearing, debtor days, inventory days. Is that? So we can apply 6-7 ratios. But the requirement is not completed yet. Analyze the financial position of Hammond shoes and evaluate the proposed investment of 37.5 million in upgrading its production facility. Company is going to upgrade its production facility. They want to install new plant and machinery, and that requires 37.5 million investment. You need to evaluate those that investment, and recommend whether company should make this investment or not. This investment of 37.5 million in assets is viable or not. Altogether 14 marks. We can divide 14 marks between these two, 7 and 7, 14. So if we discuss the 7 ratios to analyze financial position, those will be enough. For 7 marks, we need to evaluate 37.5 million investment. How we can evaluate whether company should invest in the project or not? Net present value, if the data is given, inflows, outflows, we can calculate net cash flows, and on net cash flows, we can apply a discount factor to calculate net present value. Based on that, we can analyze if the NPV is positive, business should invest. If negative, should not invest. If there are probabilities given, we can find expected value. Outcome multiplied by probability, outcome multiplied by probability, find PVs. Heading PVs will be what? Expected value. If expected value is more than investment, business should invest. If expected value is lesser than investment, business should take. Let's see what data is given in the question. What is the requirement B? We are not aware about it. What is the requirement C? We are not.
You should also.
Yes, yes, yes. There are 40 marks. This means how you can analyze. Obviously, don't need to show calculation in this paper. You can calculate on calculator, but figure you need to show what is gross profit margin previous year and what is this year. That percentage you need to show, but how it is calculated, you don't need to show the working. Is that so? We need to analyze financial position and 37.5 million investment. Let's move towards scenario. Hammond Shoes was formed 120 years ago by Richard and William Hammond, two brothers who owned and farmed land in Pitatown in the country of Ireland. At this time, Ireland was undergoing a period of rapid industrial growth, and many companies were established that paid low wages and expected employees to work longer hours in dangerous and dirty conditions. I mean, still, if you look at countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, India, Nigeria, the conditions are similar. But in that country, Pitatown, these conditions were 120 years back. Okay. Workers lived in poor housing, were largely illiterate, and had a life expectancy of less than 40 years. Is that in underdeveloped countries nowadays? What is expectancy, life expectancy? It's maximum 50 years. If you find any of the people above age of 40, they are having some diseases. They are literally dying. But in Pitatown, these were the situations 120 years back. The Hammond brothers had a set of beliefs that stressed the social obligation of employers. I mean, we should operate as a socially responsible employer. I mean, we should care about society. We should care about employees. Their beliefs guided their employment principles. I mean, they have defined their employment principles, education and housing for employees, secure jobs, and good working condition. Though in the industry, these things are not there, but they are having belief we should be operating as a social responsible employer, providing education, housing facilities for employees, secure job, and good working condition. Hammond Shoes expanded quickly, but it still retained its principles. I mean, they are showing care for employees. Today, the company is a private limited company whose shares are wholly owned by Hammond family. Hammond Shoes still produce footwear in Pitatown, but they now also own almost 100 retail shops throughout the island selling their shoes and boots. They are having their factory in the island and they are owning almost 100 retail shops. Their sale outlet through which they are selling their shoes using their own brand name. The factory and surrounding land in Pitatown is owned by the company. And so are the shops. They are having good property portfolio. The factory is owned by them. Surrounding land is also owned by them. And the shops they also owned. They are not paying rent. And this provide a big flexibility to management. Because this rent, a fixed cost, you don't need to bear. So they believe that all stakeholders should be treated fairly. Sorry. 100 retail shops throughout Ireland selling their shoes and boots. The factory, the surrounding land in Pitatown is owned by the company and so are the shops, which is unusual in a country where most commercial properties are leased. In many respects, This policy reflects the principles of the family. And we should not move towards debt or rent. We will be having own asset. They are keen to promote ownership and are averse to risk and borrowing. They don't want to borrow because it's a risk. There are chances of insolvency. Business is becoming more risky as the borrowing increases. They believe that all stakeholders should be treated fairly. Reflecting this, the company aimed to pay all suppliers within 30 days of the invoice date. These are the standard terms of supply in our land, although many companies do in reality take much longer to pay their creditors, but this company is having a policy, we will pay a supplier within 30 days in any case. Because if we are paying later, we are going to disturb supply business. So it's better we should care about supplier as well. So what we need to do, we need to analyze financial position of the company and analyze 34 or 7.5 million investment in new assets. Currently what we got, just information about the company. And they are operating as a social responsible employer, providing better quality employment opportunities to the employees. And they are careful about the society as well, all stakeholder, and they own factory surrounding land, and they are having about 100 retail shops. The current Hammond family are still passionate about the belief and principles that inspired the founder of the company. And they are also following the beliefs, the principles that their father, grandfather, or great grandfather defined. Recent history. Although the Hammond family still own the company, it is now totally run by professional managers. The last Hammond to have operational responsibility was Jack Hammond, who commissioned and implemented the last upgrade of the production facility over 20 years ago. In the last time any of the Hammond family member managed the business was Jack Hammond 20 years back. And 20 years back, they upgrade the production facility. In the last 20 years, they haven't upgraded the production facility. And if you look at technology, this technology was mainly introduced and used in last 20 years. There was so much new things happen in last 20 years. What's the biggest thing happened in last 20 years? Some of people like you were born in last 20 years. Is that? I've always said that. Technology mainly introduced in last 20 years after 2000. And this company upgraded their production facility 20 years back. This means their production facility is not that much cost efficient. In the past 5 years, the Hammond family has taken substantial dividend from the company while leaving the running of the company to the professional managers that they had appointed. They're enjoying money, but who is running the business? Professional managers, keeping pressure on the managers. During this period, the company has been under increased competitive pressure from overseas suppliers. Obviously, in other countries, people are producing through new machinery, new technology. And new machinery, new technology have to introduce more cost efficiencies. This means they are producing at low cost. You are not. Why? You are using old machinery. Old machinery consuming more energy, having more wastage, is not that much innovative. So that's why companies are facing competition from overseas suppliers. Why? Because their cost is low, their prices are low. You cannot charge that prices. Why? Your cost is high. Why? You are not that much efficient in production. So overseas suppliers who have a much lower labor rates and more efficient production facilities. The financial performance of the company has declined rapidly. And as a result, the Hammond family has recently commissioned a firm of business analysts undertake a SWOT analysis to help them understand the strategic position of the company. SWOT analysis, here is the summary SWOT analysis from the business analyst report. This is the first question where examiner didn't ask in part A to perform SWOT analysis. He provided SWOT analysis of the company in the question. Now requirement will be beyond SWOT analysis. So the business analyst provided SWOT analysis report. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What we need to do? What was our requirement? Analyze financial position of the company and 37.5 million investment. Let's see. Still, there is no information about financial data and that investment. So, strength of the company, significant retail expertise. The company is having significant retail expertise. What does this company do? They manufacture and sell shoes. Hammond Shoes is the name of the company. So Hammond Shoes is recognized as a successful retailer with excellent supply system, bright and welcoming shops, and shop employees who are regularly recognized in independent survey for their excellent customer care and extensive product knowledge. So they are having retail expertise. While looking at the foot, their employee are aware what size will fit to that foot. By looking at the customer, they are aware what kind of shoes they will like. They are that much expert. So companies are having retail expertise, welcoming bright shops and expert staff. Excellent computer system software expertise. Some of the success of Hammond Shoes as a retailer is due to its innovative computer system developed in-house by the company's information system department. These systems not only concern the distribution of footwear, managing supply, deliveries, but also its design and development. They are producing a design of their shoes by using the software. Hammond is acknowledged by the rest of the industry as a leader in computer-aided design and distribution. They are producing design of shoes by using software, innovative design. So they are having excellent computer software expertise. Significant property portfolio that we have read in second paragraph. They own factory, surrounding land, even 100 different shops. So the factory in Pita town is owned by the company, and so is a significant amount of the surrounding land. All the retail shops are owned by the company. And the company also owns a disused factory in the north of Onland. They are having some empty factory as well. This was originally bought as a potential production site, but increasingly competitive imports made its development unviable. The Pita Town factory site incorporates our retail shops, but none of the remaining retail shops are near to this factory or indeed to the disused factory site in the north of the country. So they are having good investment in land and building in property portfolio. This land can be used, can be sold if there is need for any money. So there are three strengths: significant retail expertise, excellent computers expertise, and property portfolio. There are some weaknesses. High production cost. Why? Your production facility is outdated. So Ireland is a high labor cost economy, and you are even paying more than the industry, providing education, housing, good working condition. So this is the issue. Weakness, your labor cost is more than the competitor. Due to the economy where you are producing is having high labor cost. Like in UAE, labor cost is more as compared to other countries, Nepal, India, Bangladesh, China, Nigeria. Is that their labor cost? might be 1/10 of UAE. The salaries we are getting here, we cannot get these salaries in those countries. So Ireland is a developed country. So their labor cost is high because it's a high labor cost economy. Outdated production facility. This is the biggest weakness. The actual production facilities were last upgraded over 20 years ago. Current equipment is not efficient in its use of either labor, material, or energy. There is more wastage of a material, it consuming more energy, and even this equipment can be run by having more number of people. New machineries we can run with even one person, not even less, one person. Even without person, new machineries can work. What is the other weakness? Restricted internet site. Software development has focused on internal system, how we can manage supplies, distribution, rather than internet development. The current website only provides information about handmade shoes. It is not possible to buy footwear from company's website, they are not providing online business. They are having expertise. Everything they are managing through computerized internal inventory, supply, distribution, but they are not offering online buying facility to the customer. They are restricted to their area only. Through online, you are targeting customers all over the world. Through retail shops, you can target only local customers. So they are having three weaknesses: high production cost, outdated production facility, and no online business. They are having three strengths: retail expertise, internal innovative IT expertise, and property portfolio. What we need to do, evaluate financial performance and 37.5 million investment. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There are some opportunities. Increase consumer spending and consumerism. Increase consumer spending and consumerism. Consumer is a type of who want to consume money. They don't prefer to save. They want to spend, consume. Despite the decline of its manufacturing industry, Ireland remains a prosperous country with a high consumer spending. All income they want to spend. Western culture, where people think our life is of 1 week. 5 days we need to work, earn money. On weekend, we need to spend that money, enjoy life for 2 days. From Monday, if we're still alive, we will start life again. UK, Europe, people are living like this. 5 days we need to work. Whatever we have generated on weekend, spend, enjoy. We'll see from Monday onward if we stay alive. Okay, but in other countries, we want to save, we should save for home, for our children. Even we are not spending on them. So increase consumer spending and consumerism. The country is people, nature is consumerism. Consumer generally have a high disposable income and are fashion conscious. Parents spend a lot of money on their children with the aim of making sure that they get a good start in life. They're not saving for their future. They are trying to spend money on them so that they should be capable of earning income in future, rather than they should be relying on our saved money. They are spending money on their children. And people are fashion conscious. Fashion conscious mean they want to use more fashionable, more trendy products. Obviously, more trendy products will be high price. So that's why they are of spending in nature, not saving in nature. Opportunity increase desire for safe family shopping environment. People prefer to buy products from different shops so that they can visit different malls, different shopping areas, so that they can enjoy over there. They can buy products while moving around. So a recent trend is for consumer to prefer shopping in safe car-free environment where they can visit a variety of shops and restaurants. These shopping villages are increasingly popular. In more and more malls are building over there. More malls will provide more opportunities for more shops. More shops, more customer growth. Opportunity growth of the green consumer. What does it mean by green consumer? Green, environmental friendly. How we can become green? Being a student, how you can become green?
Recycling.
Recycling, using recycled material. What else? If you are living near to your job place or workplace, instead of using car, you can move using cycle or bike. This is what becoming green, environmental friendly. What else? While going out of this classroom, if there is nobody sitting here, switch off the lights, AC. You are saving resources. You can become more green. Is that? So opportunity, the growth of the green consumer are aware about environmental impact of the business in how business impact the environment badly through pollution, through use of resources, use of energy. So the number of green consumer is increasing in our land. People are becoming aware about the environmental concern. They are conscious of the energy used in the production and distribution of the products they buy. Which supplier producing goods with environmental friendly activities? Mean using recycled material, controlling pollution, controlling fuel, controlling energy, they are aware about it. And we having 20 years old plant and machinery. But consumer are green awareness. These consumer also expect supplier to be socially responsible. A recent television program on the use of cheap and exploitative labor in Orient area was greeted with a call for a boycott of goods from that country. In another country where they are producing goods through cheap exploitative labor, so people of online had boycotted the products of that country. One of the political parties in Ireland has emphasized environmentally responsible purchasing in its manifesto. It suggests that shorter shipping distance, reduce energy use and pollution, purchasing locally, support communities and local jobs. Because if you are buying imported goods that are coming from other country, how? Through transportation. Transportation is polluting the environment through CO2 emission as well as consuming more fuel. If you buy local goods, there will be no transportation from foreign country to here. If you are buying imported goods, where these are producing in foreign country. If there is more demand, they need to produce more, they will provide jobs where? In their country. If you buy local goods, there will be more demand for local goods here. More local goods need to be produced. How? By providing more employment opportunities. Mean focusing or preferring local goods will not only help to save the environment as well as save the economy as well. Mean through this, business will be able to expand locally, that they will be providing more job opportunities. There will be lesser unemployment. So there are three strengths: retail expertise, in-house computer software expertise, property portfolio. Three weaknesses: high production cost, outdated production facility, and no online business. There are three opportunities consumer prefer to spend. They are fashion conscious. What else? They want to buy products from different mall shopping areas. There's a trend. And consumer are green consumer, aware about the impact on environment by the business. There are some threats. Cheap imports, imported goods are low price. Why? They are producing through high innovative technology. They are achieving cost efficiencies you are not achieving. That's why they are able to charge low price. You are not able to charge low price. So the lower production cost of overseas countries provide a constant threat. It is still much cheaper to make shoes in Orient area, 4,000 kilometers away, and transport the shoes by sea, road, and train to shops in Orient, where they can be offered at prices that are still significantly lower than the footwear produced by hand shoes. Orient area is like China. You cannot compete their prices. What other threat is there? Legislation within Ireland. Law regulations are strict. Ireland has comprehensive legislation on health and safety, as well as a statutory minimum wage that could be higher than other countries, and generous redundancy rights and payments for employees. The government is likely to extend its employment legislation program, and they are going to extend it even more. So, three strengths: retail expertise, software expertise, property portfolio. Three weaknesses: high labor cost, outdated production facility, no online business. Three opportunities: consumer prefer spending, consumer prefer to visit shopping areas, and consumer are green aware. There are two threats: cheap imports and legal factor. What we need to do, evaluate financial position of the company and 37.5 million investment. We haven't found anything yet. Let's see. Let's see. Our teacher said you need to study the full case study, then move towards other requirements. Let's see. Let's see. We are reading the case study, getting familiarity about the company. So we got complete detail about the business. We should involve ourselves in that business. Involving me, having detailed depth of that business from each angles. Recent strategies. So senior management at Hammer Shoes have recently suggested that the company should consider closing its Pita Town production plant because labor cost is too high here, and move production overseas. Perhaps outsourcing to establish supplier in Orient area and elsewhere. Or we can outsource even our production to any of the tiny manufacturing. Because what the biggest brand nowadays doing, they are moving to China and other low cost economy countries. They are seeing what producers are producing over there. Well, wow, you are producing very good quality. The next time, please produce this product with our name and don't sell to any other. You need money, take this. And that product are becoming that brand products. Or they are shifting their production to low cost economy like Bangladesh, China, Pakistan, Ghana, Nigeria, Nepal, India, because labor cost is lower over there. Rent are lower over there. So they can reduce their cost. Instead, they are producing in UK, USA, or Europe. So the senior management at Hammer Shoes has recently suggested that company should consider closing its Pita Town production plant and move production overseas, perhaps outsourcing to establish supplier in Orient area or elsewhere. This suggestion was immediately rejected by the Hammond family because this is not the belief of our family. We are socially responsible employer. If we close this factory, what we are doing? Unemployment. No. Who questioned the value of the senior management? The family issue a press release with the aim of reaffirming the core values which underpins their business. Before this, these things highlighted in media, like we are going to close, we are moving towards unemployment. So they issue a press release. The press release stated that, in our view, the day that Hammond Shoes ceases to be Pita Town Company is the day that it closes. We will not stop production here. We can close our business, but will not stop production. Until we are running our business, we will produce here. Consequently, the senior management team was asked to propose an alternative strategic direction. Don't say this. Now suggest other option. The senior management team's alternative is for the company to upgrade its production facility. Then how we can compete with competition? If we can upgrade our production facility, upgrade it, because we will be able to achieve cost efficiencies. Lower cost, we'll have to charge lower prices, then we'll be able to deal with the competition. To gain labor and energy efficiencies, the cost of this proposal is 37.5 million. Oh, yes, we got some information regarding our requirement. At a recent scenario planning workshop, the management team developed what they consider to be two realistic scenarios. Both scenarios predict that demand for Hammer Shoes footwear would be low for the next 3 years. And if we upgrade the facility, spend 37.5 million, next 3 years, demand will be low. However, increased productivity and lower labor cost would bring a net benefit of 5 million in each of these years. But still will be able to generate 5 million benefit in next 1 to 3 years. Mean 15 million for 3 years. 15 million in each of these 3 years. Mean for next 3 years, our total benefit will be 5 each year, mean total 15 in next 3 years.
We need to list.
Let's see. After 3 years, two scenario differ. In first 3 years, benefit will be 555 million. After 3 years, there will be two scenarios. The first scenario predict a continued low demand for the next 3 years, with the net benefit still running at 5 million per year. The team felt that this option had a probability of 7, in 70% chance, mean in year 4, 5, and 6, we will still be able to generate 5 million, but there is a 70% chance. Alternative scenario means second scenario with a probability of remaining 30%. Predict a benefit of 10 million per year in year 4, 5, and 6. And second scenario, whose probability is 30% only, will be able to generate 10 million in year 4, 5, and 6. All estimated net benefits are based on discounted future cash flows. This means we need to evaluate this. So to evaluate in year 1, 2, and 3, the benefit will be 5 million per year multiplied by 3. What will be that? 15 million. Got it. Then there will be two scenarios. Scenario 1. In year 4, 5, 6, they will be able to generate what? 5 million. Multiplied by 3 is equal to what? 15. Multiplied by 70% mean 0.7. What is that? 0.7 of 15 million? 10.5. Scenario 2. In year 4, 5, 6, they will be able to generate a 10 million each year multiplied by 3 is what? 30. But probability is what? 30%. 9. Altogether, expected value. What is this? Expected value, benefits multiplied by probabilities. 15 plus 10.5, 25.5 plus 9, 34.5. What is your investment? $37.5 million. Business should upgrade production facility or not. Therefore, Hammond shoes should not make this investment of 37.5 million. Why? Because the expected value of benefit is what? 34.5, lower than the investment. But we need to discuss some more things. If the scenario 2 probability is high, mean in year 4, 5, 6, company can generate what? 10 million. Then 30 plus 15, they will be able to generate 45 million. In that case, the option is viable. In that case, the option is viable. If they will able to generate as per scenario 1, 15 plus 15, it will be able to generating what? 30 million. So that is not viable. That we can discuss further. Mean what would be other things they need to consider? If there are more chances, they can generate as per scenario 2, 10 million in year 4, 5, 6. Then if they will be able to generate 10 million in year 4, 5, 6, 30 plus 15, 45, that is above. So they should make. But as per the research, if this research is accurate of scenario 1, scenario 2 probability, so they should not invest because the expected value is lower than the investment.
But here it's a beauty. It does, we didn't find anywhere much the life of the upgraded machinery is 6 years. That's why we can.
And they are upgrading machinery that can run only for 6 years. After 6 years, life is 6 years, they need to upgrade again after 6 years. But for this investment required is what? 37.5 million. So they need to decide whether we should make or not. There could be some other machinery that they can run for 10 years. Mean this option is not viable. They should look for any other option, any other machinery that might be having like 5 years, 4 years, 10 years. Investment amount could be different than 37.5 million. So they should consider other alternative option. So half part we have done. Is that half part we have done? Now moving towards other financial data, financial analysis, and luckily we got some financial information from the financials. The following financial information is available for selected recent years of our Hammond Shoes manufacturing division. And we are having data about 20x5, 7, and 9 for revenue, cost of sales, gross profit. If we look at sales from 20x5 till 20x9 is decreasing. Cost of sale a little bit declining and GP declining. Admin expenses slightly decreased, other expenses slightly decreased, finance cost increasing. Profit before tax decreased. Income tax and profit for the year 2 million. In last 4 years is dramatically down by 53 million. And there is some other information about the company. What other information they are having? Trade receivables, they are having a 90 80, 70,
Mhm.
as sale declining, trade receivables also declining. Share capital same, retained earning reducing because profit is reducing, and long-term borrowing increase. That's why finance cost has increased. In 20x5, Hammond Shoes paid on average their suppliers invoice 28 days after that. So after that date of invoice in 20x7, this has risen to 43 days. What was their policy? 30 days. And in 20x9, an average time to pay supplier invoices stood at 63 days. This could create problematic relation with supplier. Might be they will not sell goods on credit basis. They will force to buy on cash basis, or they will reduce your credit facility. So this could create further problems. So financial position, we can analyze how. Financial position we can analyze either by comparing current year figure with previous year, or by comparing current company figures with industry average. Like in GET, we compared with industry average because industry average data was there. But here we can compare with previous year. Previous which year? If you're having a 2 years data, then we can compare both. If you're having more than 2 years, so we need to compare current with the very old, whatever you got. From 2005 to 2009, we should compare.
What of some?
Ignore it.
Also, is it possible to extend the old trend from this year and decline?
Then you need to calculate three figures, three ratios. Yes, sale growth we can discuss for 2 years. What happened from 2005 to 7 and 7 to 9. What's the formula to calculate sale growth? Current minus previous over previous into 100. In for 2007, how we can calculate 750 minus 850 over 850 multiplied by 100. So it's declined how much? 750 over 850 minus 850. Current minus previous divided by previous multiplied by 100. So it's becoming 750 minus 850 divided by 850 multiplied by 100. So it's declining minus 11.76%. Mean about 12% decline. Even if you check from 750 to 700, this percentage will be even more than 12%. This means company sale growth is declining. 12% was in 20x5 to 7 and more than 12% from 20x7 to 9. This means company is unable to retain and attract more customer, and this could create problem in meeting objective of the business. GP margin we can compare. GP over sale into 100, this is also increasing, decreasing. What could be the reason? Company is unable to manage its production cost. The reason could be outdated production facility. As it becoming old, it is becoming more costly to produce. More costly to produce. Profit margin we can compare. It was hugely reduced. Why? Companies are unable to manage its fixed costs, especially interest cost has been increased. The reduction in operating expenses is lesser than the reduction in its sales. What else? ROS, return on capital employed. How to calculate ROS? PBIT, profit before interest and tax, divided by capital employed multiplied by 100. And if you see, this was also reduced. This means company is unable to utilize its resources properly, utilize its assets properly. The capital employed is that asset through which business is generating what? Profit. If they are utilizing asset properly, profit will be more. If ROS is low, company is struggling to utilize their assets properly. What else we can compare? Debtor days can we calculate? And debtor days will also be increasing. Company is struggling to receive money from its customer. This could create further cash flow issues. Creditor days we can discuss. In 20x5, these were 29 days, mean according to company policy, moved towards 43 and now 63. This could affect relationship with the supplier. This might change supplier mind to reduce credit limit or to sell goods on cash basis. And if it's changed their mind due to poor relation with them, company will not be able to survive. That they need to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else we can calculate from this data? Can we calculate gearing? Why they have provided capital, share capital and long-term debt? Mean equity, long-term debt to calculate gearing. Even if you see the gearing of 2005 and 2007, in 2009, it will be higher than 2005. Company becoming more risky. Why? To survive, company is moving towards loan. And loan has increased more than 3 times from 2005 to 2009. 22, 70, it has changed. So 7 ratios are, is there any other ratio we can calculate?
Interest coverage.
Interest cover we can discuss. Interest amount has been increased, even your profit reduced. How much is the interest? 15. What is your profit? Just 5. From your profit, even you are unable to meet one installment of interest. Is that previously 5 against 55 in 2005, 5 interest, profit was 55. Mean you are able to cover 11 installment of interest. And now you are even unable to cover even a single installment because 15 against 2 is worst. Company is becoming insolvent. So part A, done. 40 marks. We have evaluated financial performance, position, as well as evaluated 37.5 million investment. Is that? Shall we move forward? Part B of the question. Using an appropriate framework or frameworks, one or more. Examine the alternative strategies, strategic option that Hammond Hughes could consider to secure its future position. Examine the alternative strategic options, mean you need to generate options that this business can adopt. Not evaluate. There is no option given. We need to provide options. What strategies business can adopt? What strategy business are having? Mean we need to generate options. How we can generate? Either through Ansoff matrix, either Porter generic strategies, Bomber strategic clock, or through TOS matrix. As this question have given information about SWOT, this means we should apply what? TOS matrix. That's why your examiner have provided you SWOT analysis. He's expecting you should generate option using TOS matrix. If you are not applying TOS, you're applying other model, you will not be able to justify answer for 20 minutes. Because you'll not be able to explain 20 marks points, at least 10 different points. So we need to apply TOS matrix. So to apply TOS matrix, we are aware companies having 3 strengths: retail expertise, software expertise, profit portfolio. 3 weaknesses: high labor cost outdated production facility, no online business. Three opportunities. Consumer are of spending, fashion conscious. They prefer to visit shopping areas and are of green awareness. Responsible. But there are two threats, cheap imports and strict legislation. So first we will try to define what is a TOS matrix. Means strategic choices options can be generated using TOS matrix, and what option we can generate SO, WO, ST, WT. First we will define a little bit what is SO. Using your maximum strength to capture maximum opportunities, or to capture maximum opportunities by using maximum strength. Now we need to link strength with opportunities. Opportunities are consumer are of spending, fashion conscious, and we are having retail expertise strength. By using this retail expertise strength, we can satisfy customer that who are more fashion conscious. Through our expert staff, we can provide better services to the fashion conscious customer. And by keeping them happy, we can retain them. And by retaining them, we'll be able to generate enough revenue. So one, this we can link. Consumer are fashion conscious. Fashion conscious means they want to try new things. And we are having one strength, what? Software expertise, software design expertise through which we are designing our product. So by using this strength, we should design some innovative footwear that other competitors are not producing and selling. Through this, we can target fashion conscious customer by providing innovative design, innovative product by using the software. So this will help to attract more customer and will put our position stronger. What else? Strength with opportunities. Consumer is having a trend to visit shopping areas. And we are having good property portfolio. We are having one empty factory. We are having some land as well. So what we can do, we can build new shopping areas on the land, extra land that we are having. Through that, we can not only open our new branches in that shopping area, even we can generate an additional income, rental income by having other brands outlets over there. And this will provide us an additional income. And through that additional income, we'll be able to meet our fixed expenditure, or we can increase our profitability to survive. Property portfolio with consumer prefer to buy on shopping areas. These things, three things we can discuss in SO. Is that? We need to link which strength is matching with what opportunity and how we can capture that opportunity. Next, we'll move towards WO. We will define what is WO. Maximum opportunities capturing by minimizing the weakness mean converting them into strength. What opportunities we can capture by minimizing the weakness? Weakness, we are having what? Outdated production facility. If we improved our production facility, what opportunities we can capture? If we reduce our production, we improve our production facility, that is the biggest weakness. What opportunity we can capture? By upgrading the production facility, we'll be able to produce more high quality footwear. More high quality, innovative footwear, because new machinery, new technology will have to produce something new that we were unable to produce through old machinery. So this will help to attract more fashion conscious consumer who want to try something new. So through this, by attracting the customer, we'll be able to make our position stronger. The other weakness we are having, we don't have online business. And consumer is of spending in nature. And all consumer are not buying products by visiting shops. There are some busy consumer as well who want to buy online. So by introducing online shopping, online sale on our website, will be able to attract more consumer. And this will increase our customer, our sale, and will have to make our position stronger. Is that? What else? Weakness with opportunity. If we upgrade our production facility, this means we will be becoming a more green producer. In consumer opportunities, what? Consumer is green awareness. If we are upgrading production facility, we'll be more energy efficient, we'll be moving towards a more green producer. So this will help to attract that consumer who are green awareness, who want to buy products from those businesses who are environmental responsible. So this will help to attract more customer and make our position stronger. 3 weakness with opportunity. First, upgrading production facility. We'll have to introduce new products, innovative products that we were unable to produce through old production. And this will have to attract more fashionable consumer. Second, by introducing online business, we'll be able to provide convenience to the customer, and we can attract customer who want convenience, who don't have time to visit shops. And third, by upgrading production facility, we'll have to attract green consumer opportunity. We can write down 3 points here. Now third, ST, using strength to minimize the threats. What threat we are having? Biggest threat is cheap import. How we can minimize this by using strength? What is our strength? Expertise, software, and property portfolio. How? It is our belief we are operating as socially responsible employer. We are providing local jobs. We are providing better employment opportunities, good working condition. We are not exploiting the labor. If we advertise these beliefs, we are providing better employment opportunities, we are producing locally, even we are aware we can produce other countries at low cost, but we are not moving over there just to save employment in this country. If we advertise this, through this, we'll be able to convince the customer to buy products from our business rather than moving towards imported competitors. Because the threat is what? Cheap import. In other competitors selling lower price product, but those products are what? Imported, not local. So if we advertise our beliefs, so through this advertisement, we'll be able to influence the customer. We'll be able to convince the customer they should buy products from our business, even on higher price, and they will not buy from competitor because they are producing somewhere else. They are providing job opportunities somewhere else rather than in this country. So by using this strength, socially responsible employer, we can avoid the threat of cheap import. There is a threat, higher regulations, especially employment regulations, and we are even performing beyond those laws. Not from today, from last 120 years. By highlighting these things, especially to the government officials, we can get a little bit more leniency, flexibilities in the laws, especially in bad times, and that flexibility will provide us some kind of coverage to manage our cost, especially relating to production, relating to comply with laws, health and safety. So this will help to provide some cost efficiencies and manage our business properly. This we can discuss. I mean, what strength we can use to avoid any of the threats? There are two threats: cheap import and strict law regulation. So cheap import, we can convince customer to buy our products by advertising our beliefs. And law regulation, we can have a negotiation with legal bodies regarding flexibility, leniency now in better time because we are complying with law regulations even beyond that, not current from last 120 years. What else we can link strength with the cheap imports? We are having a property portfolio. If we sell some of the property, we'll be having some capital injection, cash injection that we can provide advance to the supplier. And we can negotiate more discount from the supplier.
Mm.
And those discount will have to reduce production cost. And those reduction in cost will have to reduce prices. Through this, we can deal with the threat of cheap import, mean we'll be able to reduce prices and attract more customer or even retain more customer to maintain our position. So this we can discuss here. That property, additional property we can sell. That will provide capture cash injection. That cash injection can be used to provide more advances to the supplier. More advances mean they will be able to provide more discount on the supplies. Those discount we can transfer to home customer by lowering the prices to deal with the cheap import, mean their prices are lower. Now we will move towards WT strategy. What else we can adopt to minimize weakness and avoid threats? Here we can apply other models now. We are producing footwear. We are producing footwear. We are having innovative IT design, software design system. Through using that software design system, if we try to target a rich class customer who want luxuries, very high quality footwear. So we can design using the software that high quality footwear that nobody else is focusing on. I mean, innovative design that is using high quality material. So we can produce high quality products and we can target our rich class and we can charge a high price because they will not be having any other option in the market. I mean, we can move towards focus differentiation. Is that? We can move towards cost focus as well. How? By using the software, we can produce a design of the footwear where the lowest material can be used. Because if the material usage is lowest, ultimately material cost will be lower. And through lower material cost, our cost of production will be coming lower. We'll be able to charge low price to attract those customers who are price conscious. We are producing footwear. There are different categories of customer. Adults as well as children. If you see in the market, the prices of children footwear and adults footwear are the same. Even sometimes children footwear are more expensive than adults.
Yes.
Even in children footwear, you are using less material. Less than half of the adult footwear. You are using half leather as compared to adult footwear. And leather cost is high. So if we focus on mainly children footwear more, this means we are going to target a particular segment. What? Children footwear. And children footwear can be produced with very low cost and we will be able to sell at the price of adults footwear. So through this low cost and target market, we'll be able to find a separate market. We'll be able to avoid a little bit competition as well. And this will have to make our position stronger. So this we can discuss here. This is exploitation. Why they charge that price of adult for children footwear? This is exploitation. And adult footwear, you can even use one shoes for 2-3 years.
Mm.
But children footwear, you cannot use more than 3 months. Their size keeps changing every 3 months.
Mhm.
So this we can target. Common sense we are applying. So we are adopting an approach. We are adopting an approach by covering different case studies, how we can talk, how we can discuss, how we can make a point. And this is what SVN. He will never ask to apply this model. It's you will decide whether I should apply any model or I can write general. Applying model will be able to expand more. You are able to write more points by using the heading of the model. Without model, might be you'll be able to discuss 2-3 points, not we have discussed about 12 points now. 10 are required. 20 marks, 10 points are required. There are 4 professional marks. For what? That you are applying any model
Discussion for us.
rather than discussing journal, and how you are discussing points separately rather than covering all 3 points in one paragraph. No, make separate paragraph for each point. Presentation. 2 marks are leading to presentation and 2 marks leading to your analysis, how you are linking with the organization data.
Total will be having 20,
20 professional marks. Some points will be relating to, like, you need to draw this, you need to write a letter. So there is a format of letter. You need to draw PowerPoint slides. So we need to prepare a box. We need to write down some points and then we'll provide explanation. 2 marks are for this. We will practice these in case studies.
So we will practice Mariam's question, right? She said it's way different, but
We'll cover everything.
I have it in mind.
We'll cover everything. Don't worry.
Just one session regarding the professional investment.
While covering a 100-mark case study, we will cover professional marks along with as well.
Commercial.
Obviously, while covering case studies, we will see for what these professional marks are and how we can cover this. Because with every requirement, there will be 2 professional marks, 3 professional marks, 4 professional marks that will be mentioned separately. So we'll discuss how this professional marks can be gained. So part C of the question. We have done with part A and B. And that scenario is fitted into our mind. We are fully involved with the company information now.
Yes.
Now we can deal with part C even without looking at the case study. Even for part B, we haven't looked at the case study. We were aware what was strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threats. Part C. Advise the Hammond family on the importance of mission, values, and objectives in defining and communicating the strategy of Hammond Shoes. And there are 3 topics. One is the mission we need to discuss, one value we need to discuss, and one objective we need to discuss. 12 marks. See how we can get marks. Mission. We need to define mission. What is mission? Overall purpose of the organization. Why we exist, what we believe in, the basic function of organization in the society. And this Hammond Shoes is having a mission of operating as a social responsible employer, taking care of all the stakeholders. This mission they should communicate to the stakeholder through mission statement. And by communicating this mission through mission stakeholders, especially to their customer, they'll able to convince the customer to buy their products rather than the product. For 3 marks only. mission statement, and what is company mission, how they can communicate, to whom they should communicate. Values mean belief. What are the beliefs of Hammond family? Operating as a social responsible employer, providing employment opportunities, good working conditions, providing education, housing, and good salary to the workers. What they need to do, they need to advertise these beliefs that they have adopted from last 120 years,
On which entrepreneurs?
how good they are for employees. Because currently the people of Onland have boycotted the product of Orient area because they were producing through exploitation of labor. And you are providing better facility to the labor. If you advertise this, you are providing local jobs, you are providing better working facilities. So this will help to attract more customers. And attracting more customers will have to maintain a good position in the market for 3 months. Objective. What is the objective? Performance measurement that this business need to set because their performance is going to be worst year on year. But while setting objective, they should not only set a financial objective, they should focus on setting 3 other non-financial objectives. Customer performance, they need to set objective. What customer performance objective they need to set? Increasing customer retention, increasing customer extension, and launching new products, improving customer service scores, for which they are more expert, having retail expertise. They should utilize that expertise to improve customer performance. Employee performance, they need to focus on employee performance, mean training of employees, mean increasing training budget, improving employee survey score, reducing absenteeism and turnover of employees, as well as they need to focus on increasing morale, motivation, satisfaction of employees by providing more facilities. That they are focusing. They need to focus on internal business processes where they are lacking. In last 20 years, they haven't introduced any new production facility, mean they are not innovative enough. This means past management was not having innovative mind. They didn't spend amount and time in research and development. So now business need to focus on research and development. They should set a target of introducing new ways of doing business, new way of production. They should set a target to achieve efficiency. Efficiency in terms of reduction of wastage, in terms of reduction of idle time, in terms of reduction in production cost. And they should focus on effectiveness, mean meeting objective. If they are investing any money, they should make sure that money is generating the benefit. This we will be able to discuss for 6 months. 3, 3, 6 plus 6, 12. Even you can justify 2, 2 and 8 because here we are applying balance scorecard. This was a good case study.
Yes.
Part A, financial. There will be one requirement regarding financial analysis, financial data in your 100 marks case study. Must. And part B, no model was specified. We need to choose and apply. And part 3, he tested 3 different topics: mission, values, and objective. See you in next class with something new.
I'm gonna go home this month.
No, I'm not going. I'm concerned about your future.